Boom! Boom! What's happening, people? How's everybody doing? Can't believe I made it to another Friday, and you know what that means? It's Indie Game Dev Night. Project Hack. Oh yeah. 2 years? 2 years, Coco Type? Have you not found the therapy you need yet? Thank you, my friend. How are you doing? How's the beer garden? That's the first question. How is that beer garden for you? 2 years. He's been streaking for 2 years, folks. I don't know that you can beat that. I don't know that you want to try it, but you should, right? Slight problem with the... Uh-oh. Does it exist? Is that the problem? Hello, Mono. How you doing, buddy? Coco Type was going to beat you to the beer garden, but it became a tequila garden. But that's okay. Hey, you know, you gotta make do with what you can, right? You gotta improvise. Let me know if the audio levels are good, by the way. I've got a bit of a echo on my end here. So, because of those dang walls right in front of me. You can't see them, but they're right there, and the audio bounces right back at me. If only I had the money to get some of those insulation tiles things, right? Fancy foam. The fancy foam. Yeah. Maybe one day. You never know. Sounds good? All right, thank you. You mean it's as annoying as it always is, right? Yeah. Time to tear down the walls. Well, the problem is if I tear down the walls, then I'm staring at the neighbor's house opposite, which, you know, they get a bit weird about that. Yeah. I'm all about the rooftop scene, but beer tequila garden sounds delightful. My gosh, what are you, English? Yes. Oh, that's just delightful. All right, we're doing some game dev here. So Project Hack, I got a million projects I want to work on today, and so quick update. The past 2 weeks, if you've not been paying attention, go to the UI Buzz podcast, uibuzz.com. I have spent the last 2 weeks crashing through a conversion of my WordPress website to Astro, and I was going to do some of that tonight, but I decided to take a break from that because, according to my schedule, it's Game Dev Night, Project Hack, and I was like, all right, you know what, I'll do that. But I thought of some fantastic ideas for endless hurdles as well, and guarantee you'll all forget them by the morning, so we'll go with this instead, right? Yeah. He's on a Coco Type 20 stream streak, right? I'll get my friend Mikhail to tear down that wall for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. That'll be super helpful. Probably not. Is he going to build me a new one? That's the first question, right? Is he getting the 100% ending for Nutter? You know, poor Nutterfire. I caught some of his stream last night. I didn't get to see all of it, but I caught some of it. And folks, let me do this right now so I can reset the clock, right? Because that's the way these things go. I want to give a shout out to my friend here, Coco Type. You should check out his stream, All Things Swifty, which is not the name of his stream, but it should be. All right. So what have we got here? We're gonna do some of this. So the current state of play. I've tweaked some numbers. The hackers table is working here. The machines table is working here. The first two upgrades are working here. This one's not highlighted because I don't have enough. I need 10.48 million dark web coins. And I've only got 18k. Yeah. However, I can spend the 10k. Well, let's get some of these, right? There you go. Now I need 20k. So 196, and the way this works, right? I've got 11 of these. So when I hire here, instead of getting 11, instead of getting 1 per 100, I get 11. per 100. So that's going to help, right? So we got all this going on. But I thought today what we should do is start exploring the conversion, because many of you who've been following this, you know that I built this in Unity. Just like it says on the stream, go to project8ck.net. You'll see it there, right? That's the game. And as I'm rebuilding this in an Unreal Engine, today I thought we should start looking at the random events. What are the random events? They happen randomly. No, I know. Who knew? Everybody knew, right? But what happens here is there's good events, there's bad events that happen randomly. And that may be that you find some dark web coins, someone steals some hacking resources from you, all these kind of things. And this keeps those numbers moving around, right? Keeps it a little random, keeps you playing. So we're going to start looking at that today. So we're going to have to introduce some timing and some math and all that kind of thing. Let's catch up on the chat here. Lots of projects that hit home. He had to fight some rats and some bigger rats. He did. One enormous rat at one point, I remember. Yeah. It's Unreal time. Yeah, that's epic. I see what you did. See what you did. Yeah. So let's start looking at this, right? So we're gonna stop this here. We don't have a panel for this yet, so we've got to start out by building a little UI. But I also want to get deep into the exploration of the theory of how we're going to do this using blueprints in Unreal. And I'm going to try not to sneeze. My allergies this week have been off the chart. Texas weather this week has just been wow, is the only way to describe that. And it also means my allergies are kicking in. All right, and just to make sure that you're all awake, let's give you the transition here. Ready? All right, okay, we'll come back again. Here comes another one. God, I love that transition. Just because we can, right? Just because we can. Mono says he's got a mate who just approved to launch on PlayStation, but now he got to give up Mac and switch to Windows. You found Unreal better on Windows, right? I did. Yes, I'm doing it on Mac here tonight for the convenience of the multi-screens for the stream. However, my opinion, even on an M Mac, the performance on a PC is better. Now, I want to qualify that statement, right? This is just unscientifically comparing my M1 Max, whatever it is, with my PC, which has a NVIDIA 3070 card. And I just find the performance in the editor, particularly, to be better on Windows. I also find that a lot of the plugins that I use and a lot of those kind of things, they almost always work on Windows. And if there's a platform that's not supported, it's almost always Mac. So yes, Windows. Yeah. This guy NZ, hey buddy, at the park with the kids. Your kids, I hope, yeah. Wanted to say hi, be back soon, hopefully. Hey, this guy NZ, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Folks, this guy NZ is using Unity to make his game The Box. You should check it out. It is awesome. And he has a very cool menu system at the beginning as well that you should check out. That's pretty cool. Let's see, can I do another shout out yet? Is it going to let me? Let's try it. It will. There you go. Made it easy. Shout out for him. Go follow him. Mono says, yeah, plugins was his main reason he had to switch. Yep. Yeah, you may recall I have a, for the menu system in this game. Let me pull it up here. Main menu. It's not fully built yet, obviously, right? It's more functional. But this all ties into, currently is going to tie into Firebase, and the Firebase blueprints just work a whole lot better than on Windows than they do on the Mac. They work on the Mac, but sometimes they're a bit weird. So I find that just generally sticking to Windows works out for me. Again, I'm doing it on a Mac here tonight for the multi-screens. I don't know. For most people, maybe you don't care. Maybe it's just fine, right? But for me, like I can hear the fans on the Mac kicking in a little bit, whereas on the PC they tend to not need as much cooling down, probably because of that whopping great 3070 card I've got in there. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do here a couple of minutes before the ad break, unless of course you become a subscriber, in which case problem solved. Now, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to start real simple here. So let's just build out something that we need. So we have this canvas here, and I think for now, just as I'm getting this working, that's what I'm going to do. So I've got the game canvas, which is the whole thing, and I'm just going to go in here, and I'm going to try not to sniff too much. I'm sorry, my allergies are just, oh. I'm just going to add a canvas panel right now. And then let's try and get this back over here. Oh, what did I do? That is not what I wanted. Hang on. See, got a bit weird there, didn't it? And also, the other reason for Windows 2, I rely heavily in Unreal Engine for the middle mouse button. My Logitech has one, but I have to use my Logitech. And the irony here is I can't use like my left-handed Razer and so on mouse because it doesn't have a middle mouse button. Well, it does, but it don't work right with Unreal Engine. It changes the scroll speed and everything. And again, this just works better on Windows, but this will suffice for Mac for now. So let's find ourselves a canvas. All right, I'm just gonna add it in here. Try not to break things. And I'm just going to use this canvas right now. We're going to rename this. We will call this the mini event. Actually, no, we'll call it event log mini. All right, there you go. And for now, I'm just going to put it. There's a lot of space in here because I don't have all the widgets in here yet. But we're going to put this one right here, right? And this is where things are going to start to get interesting. So what's going to go in here? Let's zoom in a bit on this. And by the way, folks, the observant ones among you may be wondering, because shout out to H8ck, this goes back a ways. Yes, the background to this game is the original source code to this game. So there you go. Just a little fun nerdy thing. Right, so we've got this widget here. It's going to have text. So it's going to be scrolling text, maybe eventually. We'll see. But for now, let's just get a text, some kind of text. We're going to go with a multi-line. What's this one? Text filter green template. What's that all about? Just going to run that, see what that widget is. Okay. Says 1. All right. Okay. We want a multi-line text box. That is what we want, right? And I'm just going to put this inside this canvas. Roughly resize it for now. I'm not going to be too concerned about how it looks and everything. This is just for debugging purposes. But let's just make sure that that is how it looks in the game. Catching up on chat. Okay, I'm back. You didn't dare do anything exciting. I never do anything exciting, H8ck. You know that. And when it does happen, it's going to be because you're here, right? Funny thing. I can actually type in that text box, and I didn't want to. It's a multi-line text box. I didn't pick the editable one. That's why I figured this was non-editable, right? Adam Wolf, you are the first Adam Wolf in the chat room. Does that help? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, you've got fruit snacks. Hey, did you bring enough for everybody? You can FedEx them to me. He'll get out here overnight. It's fine. This stream is not supported by FedEx. There are plenty of good delivery systems, networks out there. But if FedEx wants to sponsor me, I don't know why you would, but the first sober chatter. Yeah, the first non-alcohol / caffeine chatter, maybe. All right, welcome back. The ad break is over. Okay, so let's see. Inside this canvas, let's make which sticker was that? Oh, wrong bell, but it'll do, right? Like it. Everyone's a comedian. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we got this. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. I think that's the first use of this one on here, right? Could be. And also, thank you for not using the policeman feature. Greatly appreciated. Yeah. Okay. So we've got this in here. Now, I do want to clean this up a little bit. Now, first of all, read only. Yes, there you go. Can I just very quickly tweak the look of this to get rid of the gray? Is that a thing? Doesn't matter, but it's hard to see the gray text on gray background. Style. Here we go.
Actually.
You found the perfect cocoa stick. That is so cocoa. You need to combine that with the hey, listen, right? What you really need is a hey, listen. Actually, right? You need both. That's what you need. Yeah. Then it's the perfect cocoa type sticker. Okay. Background color. I don't want anything. Maybe okay, you know what? Maybe we can make this work for us. Let's do this. 0.1, right? That'll do. Text style. Scroll bar style. Oh, look, we got actually more options in here than I thought. Text color. Let's make it a nice terminal color because, hey, it's a nerdy hacker game, right? So let's go with that one. That'll do for right now. Let's get into some text. So let's just call this multi-pass, multi-text. Yes, you have to be a regular on the stream to get all the jokes around here, but multi-pass. Love the video I found on YouTube that I shared on our Discord. Go to compilescript.com/Discord. The 1950s version of The Fifth Element. Oh, I so went down a rabbit hole with those things. Gosh, they were clever. Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper. Although these days, wouldn't it be get to the drone? I don't know. You know, I could totally go for another Predator movie, right? The first one, and then Predators is the second one, the true second one, right? Let's be honest. The others, so I need a third good one, right? Get to the chopper. Did you watch the Hulu one they did recently? Was that the one Forgive me. They sort of went back in time, and it was the native folks. Um, that is the one. I didn't think it was that great. Yeah, I was not. I kind of got bored, to be honest, because it was so much like Aliens versus Predator, right? The group of people goes down, right? You know the one where they go down, find the pyramid thing, right? You remember that one? Spoiler alert. And then it ends up being a predator and a solo person fighting against another one. I was like, wait, this seems awfully familiar, you know? Yeah. Yeah, the Retro Tron one was good too, Adam Wolf. Yeah, yeah, the AI movie previews. I totally went down a rabbit hole. Check out, if you haven't, the Alien one as well. Oh my gosh, that's good. Yeah. I've only seen the original. Okay. That new Tron movie, you know it's gonna suck. And I hate that because I love Jeff Bridges, and I love Tron, but you just know the new one's gonna suck. Anyway, event log mini, multi-text, right? We got this. So we got those. Boom. There we go. I lost my window. There it is. Okay. Let's just make sure we can still see this. Yeah, placement doesn't matter too much right now. I just want to get some stuff going in here. Okay, so this is going to be our little mini window here. Let's go to, let's pop over to the graph. Actually, let's save that. Pop over to the graph. Ah, multi-pass. Multi-pass, right? I know. Don't say it. I know it's, why can't I click? There you go. Okay. Now, we're going to add a new one in here. Here's the, find the game loop. So I do have this for a full screen event log, which is something I put in a long time ago, but we're not using it yet, right? Here's our game tick here, right? So our game tick goes through. This is the event tick. Just updates some buttons and stuff. We may, do I want to run it off of that one? Not sure. Look, by the way, I cleaned this up. Look, this looks an awful lot better than it used to. Trust me on this. You can clearly see there's a bunch of stuff in development down here. When Daft Punk broke up. Yeah, right. Yeah, as soon as they said, it's funny you mentioned that. As soon as they said Jared Leto, I thought the same thing, and so did an awful lot of people, apparently, on Twitter and X and social network of choice, all said the same thing. It's like, oh, really? Yeah. You think of Flight of the Conchords? Okay, I got to ask, why do you think of Flight of the Conchords? Did one of them do a cover version of the other one or something? And is Flight of the Conchords, are they still around? We know Daft Punk isn't, right? Which is a real shame, yeah. Although, don't you think that video that Daft Punk did to announce their breakup was good? I liked it. Well, I didn't like that they broke up, but I liked the video. Yeah. Anyway, let's find a blank spot. Let's go up here, right? So I need an event. We're going to add an event. Let's do an event tick. Well, actually, yeah, okay, we've already got this one here. We can do it. Let's do it. Oh man. Okay, let's add another one to the sequence. Can you rename these, by the way? I've never tried. Apparently, no. The answer. All right. So let's just make a mess of our graph. Move this up here into a clean spot for now. Okay. And let's just have a print string. No, sorry. Let's have. Let's get our. Yeah. All right, we'll do it this way. Multi-text is a variable. Yeah. Event log mini. Actually, so you know what? Let's call this event log text. Make it life easy for ourselves. Let's go find our variable, event log text. We're going to get it. Thank you. All right. Let's just start with some basics. Set text. All right. And then I should probably make it a custom message or something because I don't like these wires going around like this, but this will do for now. All right. And then let's just put, yo, chat room. All right. Yo, chat room. Great. I don't want to be able to select it, so that's going to be a thing, right? But in reality, what I want is, this is where things are going to get interesting, folks, because we're going to want to get the text, right? Get text, multi-line text box. Yeah. So we're going to want to get the text, the current text, and then we're going to want to set the new, let's just move these around. Set the new text. Their robot song makes a reference to Daft Punk. Oh, don't know that song. Okay. Rice Derby is in everything. We don't know everything. Everything. Most things. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. We need to take this one. So we're going to get that text. We want to append. All right. Can we add? Interesting. Adds a key and a value to the map. No. Okay, how do I append text? Append? No. We did add, and that's a float. Text. I mean, I know there is the text, right? We can set the multi-line text. And we can say, okay, but wouldn't that be, actually, so all right, okay, let's do this. Let's wire that one up, right? Event log text is where we need it to go, but this is still not going to do what I need here. So we're going to option click on there to get rid of it. I have not seen that little flag on there before. That's interesting. A localization, is that? No, I'm running 5.3 here. Maybe I just never looked. Can I do, okay, what is it? Combine text. Seems like I would expect append, right? Text. All right, let's ask the world, how do I combine two strings in Unreal Engine? Combining two strings. It's a blueprint, right? It says here it's a blueprint. Okay, didn't I try append? Did I not do that one? Oh, okay, this goes back to 2014. To be fair, this might not apply anymore. Concat two strings using blueprints in Unreal Engine 5. You wouldn't think this would be such a big thing, right? Did you try append? Ah, hold on. What's this one? Format text? In the format part, put your two variables, string 1, string 2, then connect the corresponding inputs, and the output will be the formatted string. Really? Questions. I really feel like it should be append, right? Maybe, no. So I've already is get text the wrong one, maybe. Content, get text. Okay. Better. Can I now append? No. What about if, wow, this is just so not. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. Make text from string to text. This just doesn't feel right. This should not be this hard. Concatenate variables and strings. Okay. Oh, good lord. Look at their blueprint. Okay, there is a build string, apparently. Build string. What? What the hell is a build string? Okay, build string. Okay, this is more like it. All right, so the prefix will be that. Boy, this seems like a whole lot more logic than it should be, right? The returning value is going to be this. And then append to, add existing string to use as the start of the conversion string. Oh, okay. All right. So I don't know about this. give me a literal text. I don't know that I need this. You'll tell me, but I don't think I do. Apparently I do. All right. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. It seems overly complicated. We'll find out. Okay. And you know what? Is that a very how good? All right. This actually might work out. Let's see here. So, thing is, I want. Can I do? Oh, yeah, return was a bad thought. Does this work? So if I do like a /n, nope, because did I wait? Let's make sure I didn't screw it up. Well, /n would be platform specific, right? Boy, you know what? It'd be great if I could put HTML text in there, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Add a new line inside a text variable. Yes, that actually sounds like what. Shift Enter adds line breaks to nodes. Oh, can't be that simple. Can't be that simple. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now I don't want it to happen every time though. So here's what we got to do here. We have to generate a random number. Yeah, I want a random integer between. Actually, I really thought, does it just give me? If I say that and 1,000, and then front, whoops. And so if that equals, let's say 1. Okay, let's do this. Let's just do 10 for now. And then if that equals 1, That's going to give me a Boolean. And then I'm going to branch from here. Yeah, okay, now we got this going on. All right. If it's true, go into there. Get rid of this one. Okay, so go up here. Generate a random number between 1 and 10. If it's 1, add this. Otherwise, just don't do anything. That should slow it down. Probably not a lot right now. Okay, so there you go. So now we've got at least a random timestamp. And scrolling is pretty good, all things considered. So let's slow this down even more, because we don't want this to be... This is random events, right? It's not going to happen all the time. So you might be playing the game for 10 minutes and nothing happens, right? Okay. Cool. We got some logic going on here, right? Look at this mess, but this is part of the fun, folks. Just exploring this crap, right? Let's see. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Come on, where is it? Stay hydrated. Cocoa Type redeemed a hydrate. Thank you, Cocoa Type. Let me go get some hydrate because I want to use the transition.
Tell me why. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hydrate. Thank you, Cocoa. Oh, good Lord. How many times have we sunk that ship? And still, it will go on. All right. Come on, iPad. There we go. Okay. So we've got this now. Uh, and on, and on, and on. Let's go back to some data here. Our data here, we are going to want, we are going to make some new data blueprints here. We're going to need a new structure. Structure. Okay, this one is going to be random. Actually, random event, because for the structure, it's very empty, very empty. But we will have. Let's think. We will have an int for the ID. Not that we really need it, but you never know, right? Let's add another one. We will call this let's give them a name just in case we need it, right? You never know. We're going to want a string description, which is a string. We're going to want, so this is how this works, right? There's going to be different types. So we're going to need a value of how many of that type and then what that type is. Okay, so we're going to need a count. This will be an integer. Well, actually, this will be we're going to want this to be a big integer. And then I'm not going to put positive or negative in here because I don't think it matters. It only matters when I generate the table, the data table. All right, let's give it a type. Let's call it a resource type. Now this one may end up being linked to an enum or something. I haven't really thought that through. We'll get to that, I guess. Let's just call it a string for now while we're getting this working. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Save it. So we've got our random event type. Now we need I think it's under miscellaneous. Nope. Where'd he go? I need a data table. I've done it before. It's right there. Can't remember where it is. Escamina's on a 10 stream streak. How you doing, buddy? Data table, there it is. I knew it existed. And we're going to want to use our random event structure. Thank you. Thank you. And we will call these the random events. Let's do negative ones first. Okay. Now, look at this weird little interface, right? Let's put this one in here. There we go. You're not going to let me resize that? There you go. Okay. Let's add one. So we'll get this. Come on. Come on. There we go. This will be newbie hackers. I can't tab across, really. Okay, hang on. It's got to be an easier way. It was a lot easier last time. I mean, I know that I know they're read only, but they're not supposed to be read only yet. Hang on. Why can I not? This isn't the way it was last time. Oh, hold on. I had this weird situation before. No, it's not that. I'm only compiling tears. Maybe. Why can I not? What's going on? What's happening? What time's the movie? See, if I go like this one, right? Well, hang on a minute. Now this one doesn't let me. Is this like a weird quirky interface thing? This is not how this worked before. I sense shenanigans here. Hello! How you doing this guy, NZ? You get home safely? Something weird here. I feel like that's not supposed to look like that. Especially since I can't edit the ones that I made previously. Let's just make sure I can't. Oh yeah. Have I just completely forgotten how I do this? They're all editable, right? Yeah. Can't be this, right? I mean, no. I don't think so. Think. Well, no, that's 0. That'd be fine. Resource type. Doesn't matter right now, but. Yeah, no, thanks for filling those in, but. Why can't I edit it? I am winning. We've got some funky looking blueprint here, but what this does generates a random number between 1 and 1,000 and then concatenates some strings for my temporary event log right here, my random event log, right? Random events. And so I'm just trying to build out the data structures now for the events, which gone a bit weird. I feel like this is not supposed to work like this. This may be one of those, well, it works on Windows. I'm sure I did this on my Mac when I did this last time. Sure of it. But I say it, and yet here I am clicking like a madman, and it's not letting me edit any of these fields except the first one. All right, I'll check the documentation. Read the documentation. Editing rows in 5. Data table. Should be a no-brainer. Can't edit rows. Resolved. Okay. I added the visible anywhere specifier. You probably want edit defaults only. Okay. I'll play along. Well, oh, 4 years like this. Okay, this is an old version. It shouldn't matter. I don't need, I mean, this, it's a table. And as far as I'm aware, weirdly, it's read-only runtime. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Was that? Stay hydrated. Thank you. Thank you, Mono, for that one. Yes, Adam Wolf. Read the documentation, damn it. Yeah. It's not helping. This is a weird problem. Okay, we're going to go with plan B. Plan B is restart the editor. Restart the editor. Okay. Let's try that. Does it happen with all tables or only that table? All of the tables. Ones that I've already created and edited before. That's the weird part. That's why I suspect shenanigans. Hey, going back to Mono earlier, this is another reason why it's faster on Windows. On the Mac, every time it recompiles these shaders. Doesn't do that on Windows. Okay, I don't get the high pass filter joke. I must have missed a stream. Oh man, how long is this going to take? See, should have done it on Windows. Hey, but don't worry, folks. They made faster iPads. Yeah. Every time I greet Mono, it has to be something to do with audio. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'll just start calling him 5-band EQ and leave it at that. Come on. Clean those filters shaders for me. Come on. I actually don't think it's doing it. I'm just saying. Just saying. We're gonna quit this shenanigans altogether. Exactly. Hey, drop the bass. Bass band? So many things we can call him, right? Okay. Come on. This is what kills me on the Mac with Unreal. I literally was using it like what 30 seconds ago, and now we got to go through this bullshit. If at first you don't succeed, check to make sure it's plugged in. Yeah. I should have done this on Win. See, if I'd have done this on my Windows machine, it would have probably turned the fans on a little bit, but it would have been very usable, and we wouldn't have this crap every time. 3 hours later.
Let him cook.
Cook those shaders. I'm only compiling shaders. And it's not even me. And I don't need them. And I don't care. But I gotta watch this stupid damn thing. Bullshit every time. All right, you know what? While it's doing that, this will confuse people watching the stream on the thumbnails no end. Hang on. While it's doing that, I'll show you my Astro site that I'm working on, because that number's going to take a while. Exactly. All right. So this is what I've been working on the past couple of weeks while I've not been streaming. Let me get a new Firefox tab here. Come on, new Firefox tab. Thank you. Bright light. Dark mode. Okay, so I've been working like a madman on the content for this. Turns out I have been blogging. I've got blog posts that go as far back as at least 2014. So that's why I posted the script in the Discord, folks. And if you don't know about our Discord, please work. Thank you. Got it right for once. Join our Dev Club Discord, right? Because I found a great GitHub repo that's saving me a lot of time with this. So here's where this is at, right? I'm starting to put in the content for various things, right? Slowly getting there. The the book My Time is now working. I use Savvy Cal. That's right. That's in there. The blog post list, like I say, this is where I'm focused right now, putting in a lot of the content. But what's cool is when you go to one of the posts now, right? Of course, you can play it directly from here. You can follow the podcast. Hey, you buy me a coffee. You should totally buy me a coffee. I love my coffee. Just to say thank you. But there's a quick, there's a note. But down here, you can to save you scrolling for days and days. You can click to see any appropriate links in that episode, and you can then click to see the transcription. Yeah, right. So that's cool. We got all that working in there for this year's content. We do have, shield your eyes, folks, a light and dark mode. I know. Bright light, bright light. All of this is powered by Markdown files. Let me show you, right? Let's check on our shaders. Okay, we're getting there. All right. So if I go to source, content, posts, 2024. Let's go to this one. This was a couple of episodes back. So close. Hang on. I'll find it. Nope. There you go. So this is the markdown file for this, right? And I pass it in my page design and everything. But publish date, a title, excerpt, the image, some tags, which you can see nicely at the bottom, and a bit of metadata there. And then I've got a couple of components that I've built, and some of those components take properties like this one. So this is the links, right? This makes this links panel here. And then the transcription is in here. It's all in here in this markdown file. But in case you don't know this, what makes this work with markdown to do this is this right here. You can just put details, a summary, and I've got some styling in there. You add your transcription or whatever you want in there for the disclose. And then you just close details at the bottom, and it'll convert that across to that nice compacting hiding thing that we have there. So that's what I've been working on the past couple of weeks while I've not been streaming, because I desperately want to get this finished before my WordPress hosting renews. So there you go. Let's catch up on the chat here. The sky is all wiggly, and I swear it's not the tequila. I believe you. That's awesome. What do you use for transcription? So, couple of different ways. If it's one like this, where I've got multiple people, like me, and then Uranus is in there, I use transistor.fm, shout out to them, as my hosting company, and they've just released an AI feature that'll do, you have to pay extra for it, but it'll do the AI transcription, and then when it's finished and it shows you, like if I put in, this person, I listen to the paragraph and I say, that's me. So I put in Peter, and then it fills it in for all the matching ones, and then along with everybody else. So that's one way to do it. The other way is I use Mac Whisper, which is a fantastic application for the transcription, if it's just like me or something, and then put it in there that way. So for example, let's go to a more recent one, right? Oh, look, it finally loaded. WordPress to Astro site conversion. This one right here is just me. And so it just says Peter all the way down. But I could have done that with Mac Whisper, and it would have done a fantastic job as well. So that's what I use. Yeah. Looks good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. More than anything, as long as Mono's happy, that there's a dark mode, because we know how much he doesn't like light mode, right? But it's super fast because it's a static site. So yeah, there's all that. So we're getting there. That's what I've been working on. But now that this bloody thing is finally loaded, let's close this down. By the way, yeah, that is the Z editor. You are quite right. Let's try this again, shall we? No, still can't click on them. What the? I will load this up in the Windows machine after the stream. And yeah, take a look at Transistor FM. I've been using them for a long time. They are fantastic. It is such a good service. Can't speak highly enough of them. Truly, they don't even they're not sponsoring me or no nothing. There's no affiliate link. Well, I don't know if there is, but I don't think so, or nothing. But I recommend them to everybody. Yeah. Okay, so this is not working. Here's the thing, right? Let me go to another one of these ones. I can't edit this one either, which is weird, because I was totally able to edit it before. I suspect I feel like there's an extra part of the window that I'm not seeing here. But I'm going to open it up. I'll open it up on Windows. Okay, let's push on. So I'm going to use that here. So basically what's going to happen is, okay, we get a random event, a match of 1. Next thing, randomly pick one from the data source and make that happen, right? And then, so let's say it's like you know, 10 newbies joined you, right? 10 newbie hackers. Then we'll add 10 newbie hackers. So I think you get the idea. Of course, there's negative ones as well. Like you may be hacked and lose web coins. That'll be a random one and all that stuff. And so I want that to be the running log in here, which if I go over to, hang on, you'll get a better feel for this. If I bring up the Project Hack website, which I badly need to update, you can see it here, right? Recent events. 1 dark web coin found. 1 level 2 network access gained. 1 desktop hacked, right? You get the idea, I think. Yeah. But yeah, go to projecthack.net. I did add the planned features down here. This is what I'm working on at the moment, the planned features, as I'm also converting this over. And some of you already done this. Thank you to those folks that have. If you want, you can click on here, say, I want to be a tester, and it will take you back to my website. But you can just fill this in. I'm not going to spam you, right? I don't think I've sent out any emails yet to anyone. Oh, actually, no, sorry, that's a lie. I did for the original solo version, not for this new version yet. Just tell me which platform so that I can add you to the appropriate testing account, test flight, Google beta, whatever. And then you'll be on the list so that when it finally happens and I start sending this one out for everybody to start testing, you can start playing it and test it that way. What I'll do is, I'm very close, as you can see, pretty close to finishing up the solo player version. Don't have the boss stuff in here, but I want to send this out so that you can all, let's make sure there's no weird wonky math or anything, right? And get a feel for it, and then you can beat on that while the beta version or alpha version at the moment, and I'll be working on the multiplayer aspect, which is why it requires you to create an account and log in. Because, there's going to be a system where you won't be able to just, keep hacking the same person to death, right? So I want to build the system in a way that you can't hassle people and things like that, you know, because I'm sure you'll all immediately want to start trying to attack me, and I don't want to be beaten up. So that's part of it too. Not that I'm going to sell you information or anything, but there has to be some level of control and some kind of server-side aspect that says, hey, here's the players. So let's say my hacker power is 1 million. You know, here's some players with similar hacker power. And that's how that'll work. So you can't be a player with a hacker power of 10 million and pick on a hacker with 1 million, right? So carefully working all that out. I'm putting that through. Okay, so let me buy some upgrades here. Well, let's get some hires, and then I need to still some UI work to do. Like this one says hire and hire max. It needs to say buy, right? Obviously. So, but I'm pleased that this is working here, but I don't want it to be selectable. So let's take a look at that. All right, let's get this event log text. Just look at the style here. I'll keep my hacker power at 0. Can't ever lose a fight. Yeah, that's true. You're right. However, it is impossible for you to keep it at 0. I can't think of a way you. The only way you could keep it at 0 is if you are so incredibly unlucky that you only get negative random events. Hey, maybe you are that person. Right? Finally, someone other than me. Maybe. Okay, so let's. I'm looking for the. It's read only. Oh, actually, let's try that. I want to do that, but behavior, blah 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 blah, wrapping, yeah. It's volatile. It's gotta be. It's gotta be some way that I can say, look, don't let them select this, right? Gotta be. All right, well, let's work on the scroll bar here for a second because it needs to be thicker. Thicker? Thicker. Oh my God. For a touch screen, right? If you're playing this on your phone. So let's take a look. Are these image files? No, they're not. Okay. Drag image to use when the scroll bar thumb is in its drag. Okay. Image to use when the scroll bar thumb is in its normal state. Okay, so I want it to be green because that's hacker green. Right? Let's make it. Actually, you know, I don't want it to be that. Yeah, okay, just really. There it is. Oh, okay. Read my fingerprint. My fingerprint is my passport. Later. You. Okay, so that's that one. Image to use when I'm hovering over it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, the drag state though. Yeah. Let's make that slightly darker, and so you know something's going on. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Posted a picture of the wiggly sky in random on the Discord. Is that your way of proving it's not the tequila? Is that what that is? Okay. Let's hang on. Let me find it. I'll be right back. Okay, so by wiggly sky, I'm almost certain he means the Northern Lights, right? Which I do remember reading. They said that pretty unusual event of being able to see the Northern Lights. Yeah, low down where you are, right? Yeah. So, okay, we believe him, folks. We believe him. Still say it's the tequila, but you know, yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't keep track of where they said it was you'd be able to see them, but they did say lower states than usual. Terrible way to phrase that. Okay, um we don't have enough events here for the scroll bar, so I'm gonna force the issue. 10. Oh, this is gonna get fast. Evening Texas, a bit north of where I am. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So wait, I gotta think, animals. You and I are about. I think I'm slightly more north than you, not by much. And now I'm gonna go stick my head out the window. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Look, so we've got the green, we've got the hover state. Um, yeah, that's a bit better. Actually, I still think it needs to be wider. Uh, 45. Yeah, I mean, if we can see it here in Texas, that is very unusual indeed. Maybe it's like end of the world and all that. Could happen, I guess. Right? Okay, that's a bit better. You know, we'll have to see. I still feel it should be wider for a touch screen, right? But I don't want it so big. The end goal is I'm probably going to make this collapsible. So this will collapse out the way when we don't need it or when you just don't want to see it, because there's got to be the boss panel for like, here's the next boss you're going to fight and a bunch of other stuff. But for now, hey, this is still going actually better than I thought it would. One thing though, we want the default text, I think, to have a carriage return. New line, carriage return, whatever. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. You know what though? Text. Where's the text style? There it is. I wanted to use the same one as the rest of the interface. So let's go with medium condensed. Sounds like a can of soup, doesn't it? Medium condensed tomato. All right, I'm clicking on this. Texas Solar Storm. At least it's a solar storm instead of the normal one. God knows we've had enough of those this week, right, Adam?
Uno! Reverse!
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, they're seeing them in Georgia? Really? Dang. Yeah. Boy, we're right on that line. I love that it says not visible in the city. The way stupid people are on the internet, I'm surprised they didn't put one that says not visible indoors. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. People, you know. Okay, that font's better. Let's make it bigger now. People. Moron. I said it. I know. I said it. Not to be watched internally. Okay, look, this is more like it, right? Doesn't that look cool? Yeah. All right, maybe we'll start to style this up a bit. Here's where you're gonna laugh. Watch this. Oh yeah, yeah, that's great. That's a great interface, Peter. Well done. Yeah, that's a TBD. Okay, well actually, all right. This is cool. This is working a lot better than I thought. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna keep working this here. So let's take this one. Oh, you know what though? Hang on. I need something here. Looking real nice. I'm looking real nice, or the game's looking real nice. Thank you, buddy. I'll be right back, folks. Yeah, me, of course. Right? Of course. I totally have some anchors that keep me in the chair. Oh no, that's gravity, right? Or as I like to make fun and you know, spin the English accent a little bit, make it a little bit London. Gravity. It's gravity. 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 Dun dun dun. Okay. What I'm looking for here. Canvas stats. I want all of those. Copy them. Please don't screw up. Please don't. Thank you. Let's put that in front. And I'm going to clean these up and turn them into components and everything else once I've got everything settled. But for now, wait a minute. How did I do this? I feel like I didn't do it that way. Why you should never copy and paste those. Get rid of those. Okay, hang on. Back. Oh, wait. Panel. Yes. Canvas panel. Grid panel. But is that... No, user created. This is the one I want. I think. Oh, hang on. Sorry. You know what? Content. Space GUI. Widgets. Small windows? No. Mini chat? No. Stop random, click on thing, demo. Yeah. Well, actually, that would be the same as if I... Yeah, I didn't design this. This is not my design. Just want to be clear, people. Want to be clear. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go back to plan A. You know, maybe it was just background. No, but I do need that background. And actually, the event log text now that I've got that, I need the background color to be nothing. There we go. Okay. I did sort of have it right, but I don't feel like this is how I did it before. Really don't. Yeah, I don't think I've got that right. That is very much not right. I once worked at a science lab that was working to remove flavor from gum. Wait, but they add flavor to the gum to begin with, right? Oh my god. Don't just. Wow. Okay. Maybe there's a few more bottles of tequila going around than we thought there were. That is such a dad joke, I tell ya. Really? He's here all night, folks. We might not want him to be. Oh my god. I gotta give you that one, Adam. Yeah, he did it. I know. Um, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. No, that's not it. Okay. Gosh, it's been a while. How did I do this? Maybe it was this. Let's have a look. Give me a minute to go through these. Oh, it's even worse that he's proud of that one. I'm hoping that for that one, when you got from the kids, you got a, oh, Dad. Or do you remember the cartoons? Oh, Father dear. The shame. Well, that's more of a Lost in Space one. Oh, the shame. I only remember, oh, the shame. Yeah, I've never seen The Lion King. Disney. Okay, I'll take your word for it. How can oh wait. How can you, a loyal British yeah, I'm so loyal that I became a US citizen. So you're strike one. Not know that whole soundtrack written by one of your brave knights. I'm not a big fan. Um, yes, it wasn't that during the era that every Disney soundtrack was either Elton John or Phil Collins, right? Yeah, I don't even know who those people are. Unless they were members of the Lol Wat band. Don't think that's it. Was it really? Sure felt like thousands. Maybe they were just the ones that I kept hearing over again. Like that sinking ship one. I know it's coming. I regret saying it already. Really? Sure as hell did not feel like that. Just saying. That's weird. Hmm. I gotta watch out here for the phones with their magic islands and all that stuff. Okay, so we got layout issues to fix and other stuff, but we've got at least got the basic panel. It's not a bad start. Actually working better than I expected at this point. There it is. The ship thing. Man. You knew it was coming. Thank you. So it does jump down the bottom, but we can probably fix that, right? Okay. You know what? I think this might be a good spot. Yeah. There wasn't a Piano Man or Tiny Dancer sticker. No. Thank goodness. Because, you know, it's bad enough that I get that one stuck in my head, let alone the rest. Just saying. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it there for the day, folks. Made good progress on this. I actually want to get this over to my Windows machine and look at that data table issue. That is very bizarre. I will update you in the chat room on that because, sorry, not the chat room, the Discord, because that's really weird. Unless something changed and I just have not kept up with the release notes. But other than that, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm thinking Sunday's stream will be, I don't know, it's either going to be Swift UI, or Astro Web Development. One of those two. Yeah. Howard Ashman and Alan Menken did The Little Mermaid. See, actually, you've listed all the films I've never watched right there. Yeah. Yeah. Coco Type, all those films you mentioned, never watched them. Yep. Don't feel like I missed out either. You always think it's Elton. Yeah, Billy Joel. He's in Texas later in the year, I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, Coco Type, you're not wrong. I'm not a fan of those kinds of things. Sorry. I will say though that the animation still blows me away on the bit of Beauty and the Beast that I have seen where they're doing the dancing in the room. That animation is so good. That would be fantastic on an Apple Vision Pro, wouldn't it? Yeah. And that's my thoughts. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna chill for a while here. I'm gonna play some Warframe for a little while, but I'm not gonna stream it. I won't put you through that punishment. Plus, it's on the other machine. Yeah. Let me. Yes, absolutely, Coco Type. Let's do it. Yeah. How you need to watch the entire. Yeah, no, I'll stick around for you to rant about me not watching Disney. I'm cool with that. Although technically it's not true because Tron, Tron Legacy, it's Disney, right? So I guess it's not that I haven't seen all of them, but it would be fair to say the animated ones. Yeah. Yeah, all right, folks, we're going to hang on a minute here because I totally love it when Coco Duck goes on a rant. I know, it's just a secret pleasure. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. I'm thrilled with this. Actually, was a lot easier to do this panel with the strings and the scrolling than it is in Unity, because it took me forever to get that working in Unity. Let me tell you. Um, but I'm very eager to load this up on my Windows machine while Coco Type's doing his rant and see what happens, because I bet if I can't edit that table on a Windows machine, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Adam. Well, thank you. I desperately needed to do this stream tonight to just chill after a very crazy weather week here in Texas and a crazy work week. So I appreciate all of you hanging out with me, and it was nice to get some project hack time in. This looks really nice on tablets, by the way, on my Android one here and my iPad. So I'm pretty pumped about that because that's how I intend to play this game. Also, I guess at some point I've got to consider, do I use Firebase to sync the player's data across devices? Yeah, that might be a thing. But I'm very, very happy with the way this is going. This is working out nicely. But I also desperately need to update the website and everything else, right? So many things, all of the things, but we'll get there. Oh, give me 1 second here. See, this has made the rating easy because otherwise I would have rated another game dev developer. So Coco Type made life easy for me. Thank you, Coco Type. Greatly appreciate that, buddy. Hold on. Where's that thing? Oh, that's weird. What's going on there? Hang on. That's weird. Let's do, while we're waiting, let's do this. How mad will Coco Type be with me not seeing? All right. Here you go. We'll give you a 1 minute poll here. Go for it. The best part is he probably can't vote right now because he's probably setting up. Unless, of course, that was him that just voted. Never rule it out. Oh, thank you. Someone. Oh, wait. Who's going with the band? I just wanted you to be camel case. Actually, truth is, I did that intentionally. But I didn't think he'd care. I honestly didn't. I should have known better. I mean, if Coco type isn't a capital everything, I don't know who is. All right, it's 50-50. Okay. Either way, it's not good. Oh, that's funny. Oh, actually, sorry. I didn't even notice. I feel bad. I did not even notice that Notify was streaming tonight. How bad of me. All right, let's set this up. Hang on. He's going to be starting in 4 minutes. We're going to do the raid now because I want to make sure that I'm settled with some drink to really thoroughly enjoy this. So here we go. All right, we're doing it. See you all at the weekend, everybody. Let's enjoy this together.